Hi, Zach here. In this video I want to talk about abandoning yourself and how I've abandoned myself in the past, running away from possible pain and discomfort, running away from my desires, and not valuing myself enough and trusting myself enough to really explore having the life that I want. So many of us avoid what's uncomfortable, and it's coming from a survival consciousness. It's coming from wanting to avoid pain, wanting to avoid discomfort. And so we guard ourselves and block ourselves from experiencing perceived pain. And so we hold back, we overthink, we hesitate, we resist. And this is something that I did for the majority of my life. My outlet was drugs and alcohol and sex. I sought out seeking something external of me to feel better about myself, to feel valuable, to feel worthy, because I didn't believe in who I was, and I didn't trust myself to be able to live in the world confidently and successfully without something outside of me to make me better. I also avoided facing my fears, facing what made me uncomfortable. And so I ran away. I ran away so many times in my life. After high school, I ran away and abandoned all of my friends because I wanted to start something new. In college, when people were calling me gay and I couldn't stay in the closet any longer, rather than facing myself and owning who I was, I again abandoned all of my friends and I ran away. I see so many men in this pattern of believing that they're not happy in their social lives or romantic lives because of where they live, because of the people there. And what I want to talk about in this video is that we can't run away from our fears. We can't run away from discomfort. No matter where you go, you can't run away from the things that you're avoiding. When we bottle shit up, it doesn't go away, guys. No matter how many times we move away or how many times we abandon other people or ourselves, those energetic patterns, they follow us everywhere we go. This was a really hard lesson for me to learn as I sedated myself for a good 15 years with drugs and alcohol and sex. When I believed that my only value was my physical appearance. When I believed that I was only valuable if I was drunk, because that made me more fun, more likable. I wasn't willing to face all the ways that I doubted myself, all the ways that I didn't believe in myself. And I sought out people to take care of me in many ways because I didn't want to face taking responsibility for myself. But it doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this hard. It actually is quite simple when you figure out how to face yourself. And that's why I want to make videos like these to talk about the power that we all possess and what's possible when we stop running and hiding and avoiding and pretending and actually face the thing that makes us uncomfortable. If it's dating, if it's relationships, if it's sex, if it's getting the job that you desire, if it's whatever it is for you, it's not the thing, it's the energy underneath it. Whatever you're avoiding is exactly what you should be facing. I know so many men who feel like they have to work on themselves first before they'll be ready for dating, and that's total bullshit. This is where you learn what needs to be worked on, is when you're out there trying to date. So many of us fall into what we like to call saboteur shadow energy, where we feel like we have to have X, Y, and Z all lined up before we can take the action, or before we can be happy, before we can get what we want. And I played this game for such a long time. It was either I have to lose 5 pounds of fat or build 5 pounds of muscle before I can go do the thing, or have the boyfriend, or have the relationship. I used to sabotage myself in so many ways. And I see gay men do this every single day. But you don't have to do that anymore. It begins with facing yourself, acknowledging all the doubts and insecurities that you have, and really taking a close look at them. The validity of these stories, of these beliefs. of these negative ways that you judge yourself. That's what you get to look at. And if you need support, Andrew and I are here to help you.